So I'm going to be very real with you guys, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I think most people fail even after buying courses. And it's not because the strategy doesn't work. The strategy works. There are people implementing it. You can see that it works. It's not because you're lazy. You might be. I don't know. I don't see what happens behind closed doors, but I think that's exactly it. What do you do behind closed doors? And it's not because you need more information. The information is there. It's how you implement it. The one reason why people fail is because when it gets uncomfortable, no one is there to stop them backing out. So you buy a course, you watch the course, you feel great for a week, then reality and normal habits start creeping back in. It's that hedonic treadmill. You're always kind of racing to get the new high, then you get the new high, and then you reset to the baseline. And the reality of especially starting a property business is you're going to be calling estate agents, you're going to be excited, you're going to get shut down many times, and then you start to question everything, and you haven't got a mentor there to back you up. You're going to slip back to normality, and you may even be questioning all the way through that is what you're doing is correct. It's that little voice in your head, you know, what if I was to do this? What if I was to say this? What if I reinvent the wheel? Maybe I should watch another module. Or the worst case scenario, maybe I should do it next week. And the momentum will start dying, because it's not that you don't know what you're doing. It's not because you did not know what to do. It's the difference between knowing and doing is completely different. Even just when I was writing the script for this, I'm like, this has to be true. Courses assume confidence appears upon buying the course. It doesn't. Confidence comes from taking action, getting rejected, adjusting what you need to adjust, and doing it again anyway. And doing it alone is brutal. I've seen it in many different forms. People, what they don't know is procrastination. Is simply procrastination. We have students come in and they'll like create their own script and structure it in a different way. I'm all for, if you need to act differently whilst looking at something that works for you, by all means. But when you see it and they're just not taking action, that is procrastination. But they don't even know it. They're like, yeah, it's preparation. You hide behind preparation. Stop doing that and just do the work. Be prepared to be terrible. Who cares? Who cares? When you went and, I don't know, learned something for the very first time. Surfers. You think surfers just get it straight away? They're gonna fall off so many times. Who cares? They're gonna look silly. I don't think anybody looks silly as a learner. I think if you're prepared to put in the work and what you deem looks silly, then I think credit to you. Well done. You're doing what a lot of people won't. So then if you get stuck in that loop, weeks turn into months, and then boom, old habits creep in. You've got nowhere. And what do you blame? You won't blame yourself. A lot of people don't take true accountability for everything they do in life. I think maturity comes from true accountability, when everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. Yeah, but no, it's your fault. Months pass, you've still got the same goal to start. But are your excuses the same? Or do you keep putting something in front that is preventing you from starting? I am a victim of that. I am an absolute victim of that. If I know I've got a task, I'll find something to put in front of it. But I'm very aware of that. I know what is procrastination. And I just say to myself, Kenny, just go into robot mode, dude, and do it. Just get it done. Just tick it off the list. You know you need to, it's got to be done, so just do it. And just talking to yourself like that, it helps me. So do what helps you. Just realize whatever you're doing, instead of doing the actual thing that needs to be done, is procrastination. If you keep putting something in front of, do you know what, it's a nice day. I'll do it tomorrow, I'm gonna cut the grass. Procrastination. Even if the grass really needs cutting, just label it as procrastination so you're aware of what you're doing. What's more important? Building something that is going to benefit you multiple ways in the future, or leave the grass for another 2 weeks so you can establish this habit, or hire someone to cut the grass so you can establish this habit and get that momentum to get it under the way. I've seen this pattern over and over again. People who buy the course, they're very confident, then they just do nothing. So we have two courses. We have the e-course where there's no mentoring. It's just you can buy the course and you're on your own. The people that do that never succeed. I always say to them, it's at the end of the course, look, if you get a result whatsoever, DM me, I want to know. If it come from this training and you're succeeding, I want to know. I never hear from the people that buy the online course. And it's not because the online course sucks. They've got the exact same course that my mentees do. And in the past month, I've gone to see this person, this person, this person, and this person. They've all had the course, but they've had the mentoring and the accountability and the call outs and the community. So it's not like the people that are buying the course aren't capable. They're just not holding themselves accountable. So the moment they do hold themselves accountable, you've got very clear direction. You've got someone reviewing what they've been doing, and you've got the pressure and actually the guilt to act when motivation goes. A lot of people act under motivation. Motivation is a very spiky graph. Depends on what you're watching, the mood, the weather. Are you literally going to let your actions be dictated by your environment? I don't let my environment dictate my actions. It's called consistency. Once you become an expert at consistency, you will succeed. So let me be very clear what my mentorship actually is. This is not just an online course. It's not motivation. It's an epic community, epic mentors. So what you get is one strategy at a time. You get clear steps in the exact order you need it. You've got direct one-to-one support with experts, including myself, when you need us. Literally Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 support, 24/7 if it's urgent. Someone calling you out when you've gone quiet. So that's what accountability is all about. It's when you feel unsure about whether to continue or not. That's what we're there for, to drag you to success. This is a done with you service, not just there's a course, there's your login, you crack on. So we focus on cash flow, then execution, then scaling. No distractions. This is just, you take this, you absolutely run with it, you give it your all. No dipping your toes, go all in. We're here, full support of the mentors and the community. Okay, so let me show you what an actual course should look like. So this is for the service accommodation, right? This is launching your business, getting started, and then start finding deals, how to do the due diligence. All of this is just one module. There's 95 videos in this. Finding deals, like I've just skimmed over this, but this is these are vast modules. By the time you get to the end of this module, you will know what to do when it comes to doing due diligence on service accommodation. And if you want me to check you due diligence, you fill out this form and then send it to me, and then I'll be like, yeah, perfect, or thumbs down, and teach you why. Like, we don't just, this isn't just you watch these videos, you take action. This is me teaching you. So this is the same, you know, there's many modules, all of the downloadable documents at the end. Then you've got exactly the same for social housing, right? Setting up your business and then getting straight into it. Finding social housing providers, how to get them on board, the compliance of it, management, back-to-back leasing, examples of Zooms of all of the documents and contracts, everything. Exactly the same for HMO, fake advert on spare room, making personal branding, your offer submitted, now what? Referencing your tenants, moving tenants in, handing properties back, repairs, final touches, everything. Scaling past 10K per month, all of the downloadable documents. Then we've got our epic community. So the moment you join, you'll have access to all of the history, all of the pre-recorded Zooms. All of the pre-recorded Zooms are all stored here. Hundreds of Zooms you can just crack on and watch. In-person event details are here. The general chat for all of the students are here. We're all in one place. So that's new students and my legacy students are all here. So lots of valuable information is always shared here. People's bookings, videos, motivation, you know, screenshots of bookings. So here's Jack and Emily, here's Ryan, these are bookings coming in. We've also got a JV opportunities tab, so if you want to be JVing with somebody else, you put what you can bring to the table here and other people will reach out to you. Then we also do 3 networking events per year, so all of the students come together and we put on a training day, but it's also a networking day, so you can actually, we're not just Zoom based, right? We want to get in front of you, we want to meet you, shake your hand, see what you're working with, and just motivate you at the same time. We want to be a network of people killing it, winning, making money, becoming financially free. We are a mentorship. This is me, Dan, and Chris. Obviously our background team members, but the frontline members are the mentors. We are at your disposal. It's not just me, it's my team as well. And we all walk the walk. I'm taking on deals, Dan's taking on deals. We've got the mindset coach, Chris, with a whole mentorship package. Experts in the field, walking the walk. Accountability at its best, and a network full of winners. So if you have been stuck for a while, you've done multiple courses, you're still in exactly where you were before the very first course, then you're not stuck, you're not incapable. It's solely because you're trying to do something difficult alone without someone there holding you accountable, an expert trying to avoid all of the mistakes that you're about to possibly make. There's zero pressure unless you put pressure and a timescale on yourself, and there's no one there to calm you down when your head is starting to get quite loud. So in turn, that is going to cost you time, that's going to cost you confidence and momentum, and they're expensive things to lose. So I will finish with this. If you're just looking for more information, this is not for you. But if you're looking for a mentorship, true accountability with one-to-one support and a team to back it up and results to back that up, then